Hello, it's Hazeldawn here with a Warriors Rant. Today I'm going to be ranting on Spottedleaf and Yellowfang. So yeah, we're going to start off with Spottedleaf. In the first series, Spottedleaf is ThunderClan's medicine cat and the one who predicts the fire prophecy to Bluestar. Fire alone can save our clan. Nobody has an opinion on her quite yet. But the real thing that gets people going is Fire X Spotted, the couple Fire X Spotted, but we'll get into that in a moment. So to begin with, Spottedleaf isn't really a major character. She's just the medicine cat, and then she's murdered by Clawface. But apparently, somewhere in between the time when Firepaw comes to ThunderClan and Spottedleaf dies, somewhere in there, apparently she falls in love with Firepaw. It's like, okay. Like, when did they ever, talk to each other? Like, oh my gosh, I have a cut, can you please heal it, or something? Other than that, there's nothing really about her. And then, later, after she dies, she, stalks in Fireheart's dreams and stuff, and it's just like, what? And it's just like, no, really? No. And it's like, he talks about her sweet scent or something creepy. It's like, gosh, Spottedleaf, you're such a stalker. And honestly, I don't like Spottedleaf at all. Let's just put that there. There's nothing really much to say about her. Yellowfang! Yellowfang. So if you haven't read Yellowfang's Secret, you might want to pause the video and leave now because I'm about to spoil stuff for you. So I'll give you a second if you haven't read Yellowfang's Secret. If you don't care if I spoil it for you, then good for you. You can keep watching. Okay, so if you haven't left by now, I'm about to spoil it. So Yellowfang starts out as Yellow Kit. And there's a couple of weird times, like when her brother Nutkit is crow food or carrion or something, and he's got a stomach ache, and she gets a stomach ache too, but she didn't eat any of the stuff, so this is the first part where we start to realize that Yellowfang has powers, yet Yellowfang is totally, oblivious to the fact that she has powers. And she goes on and she becomes a warrior apprentice and falls in love with stupid Ragged Paw, or Ragged Pelt then. And we've got that whole thing. And in this series, I really liked her. But the one thing I didn't understand was, her opinion about Ragged Star, because he's just a jerk face. I don't even know how to explain. And then she, Sage Whisker, the medicine cat of Shadow Clan, is just like, hey, Yellowfang, come be the medicine cat apprentice, because, yeah, and you have this awesome power, and it'll be great for healing. So Yellowfang reluctantly is like, okay, fine, I'll be the medicine cat apprentice. And then it's like, she continues to go meet with Ragged Pelt, and it's just like, and at this point, Ragged Pelt is deputy. And it's just like, okay, why would you do that? And then Yellowfang has kids. 3 little kits, but 2 of them die. And from the beginning, Broken Kit, her son, later to be Broken Star, she's like, this kid has, caught something angry about him. But she didn't do anything about it, which was kind of stupid of her. And then she didn't really defend herself when Broken Star was, talking about how she killed the kids, and that's just terrible. Her own mother turned against her because Broken Star said she'd killed the kids. It's like, what? No. And Broken Star killed his own father. It's just like, it must run in the family or something, because Ragged Star killed his father, and now Broken Star killed his, so I don't know. But I think it was just really stupid of her to go out and meet with Ragged Pelt. And at that point, I knew what was coming. But it's kind of like, really, Yellowfang? But then she's driven out, and she meets Firepaw, and goes into the clan, and there goes into ThunderClan, and there's where she really has to prove her loyalty. I mean, poor Yellowfang, she went through so much. So she goes, and people think she stole kits and everything else, and so she's got to live through that. And then she proves the ultimate loyalty to ThunderClan when she goes into the fire and saves those, just tries to save the elders but dies, and it's just like, no, Yellowfang, why? That's like one of the saddest deaths ever. I love Yellowfang. She's not like my favorite cat, but I love Yellowfang. She just went through a lot to get where she is, and with her power and everything, but she never let her power show when she was in ThunderClan, which is kind of interesting. So, I'm sorry if this rant was kind of short, but love Yellowfang, hate Spottedleaf, both medicine cats. And another thing that I will point out is that this really has nothing to do with Spottedleaf and Yellowfang, but it kind of does, kind of doesn't. Every single medicine cat, from Spottedleaf to Jayfeather, fell in love and broke the warrior code. It's just like, really? And 2 of them had kits, one of them being Yellowfang. One thing I hold against Yellowfang is her having kits, but she kind of made up for it when she, fed Broken Star deathberries, and then she killed him a second time after he killed Ferncloud in the Last Hope. So it's just like, you go, Yellowfang. Yeah, I like her when she's in StarClan because she just kind of helps out everybody. And overall, I like Yellowfang. So, thank you for listening to this Warriors Rant. I should be uploading some more pretty soon. And that's it. Hazeldawn out.